Hey everyone! So today I have my very first Empties video for you. And if you're unfamiliar with the concept of this, basically all it is you save the empty containers of the things that you use up, and then you make a video talking about them and you say, you know, what did you think of each item and would you repurchase it, that sort of thing. So I had been wanting to make one of these for the longest time, ever since I started seeing other people doing it, but I kept accidentally throwing away my empty containers. I would either put them in the recycle bin or in the trash, and finally, after a while, I would remember. Although just the other day I had something in the recycle bin and then I was like, oh, Empties video, and I ran and got it out. So let's get right into it then. I've got my bag of goodies here. I originally was going to wait until I finished the foundation that I've been using lately, but I have plenty of things that I can just include that in the next one. Okay, so you know what would have been better is if I had just put everything on the table in front of me instead of going through this rustling bag. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take everything out of the bag and then we won't have to spend the whole video listening to all this rustling noise. There we go. Okay, so I don't have too many things because I wasn't really sure how long a video like this would take to do, so I wanted to start off with just a few things and kind of see how it goes. So I'm just gonna randomly pick things off the table in front of me then. The first thing that I have empty is my jar of Spectrum Naturals organic coconut oil. And it just comes in a glass jar, and I used this whole thing up. And what I use this for is I use it to remove my eye makeup. Because it's an oil, it makes everything come off a lot easier than any makeup remover that I could possibly use, especially mascara. I've had some mascaras over the years that were somewhat difficult to remove, and you don't really want to put a lot of pressure on your lashes because if you do that, they're going to fall out, and you know, sparse lashes is not really a pretty look. But the biggest benefit that I have found, aside from the ease of which I can remove my eye makeup with this, is that I swear that my eyelashes are growing more because of using this. It seems to be like nourishing them, and I feel like my lashes are fuller and I lose less lashes since I've been using this. So this is just what I use. I like to use the organic one because I think that, you know, that would be better than just using regular coconut oil, but yeah, this works great as eye makeup remover. I just take some out of the container with a spoon and then put it in my hand and then melt it until it's a complete liquid in my hand. Then I take a cotton square and dip that into the liquid and then just kind of, you know, remove my eye makeup. So that works really well for that. So I've already bought another jar, and one jar will last you for, oh my God, a long time. I would say you don't really need that much, so maybe 9 months, something like that. So it's economical too, if you look at it that way. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is I have this sample of Living Proof Nourishing Styling Cream, and it's just a sample, but the reason why I wanted to bring this up is I really loved this, and so I thought, well, this is a styling cream, so I don't use a blow dryer or a flat iron or anything on my hair anymore. I haven't been doing that for a long time. I just wash my hair and I put like a treatment product in it and then just let it do whatever it wants to do, and this is the result. So what I did was I went out and bought the leave-in conditioner by this brand instead, and I didn't like it. It's really strange because When I used this as a leave-in conditioner, I really liked the way that my hair looked, but the leave-in conditioner, not so much, which, you know, in other words, I wasn't using this the way that it was supposed to be used, but I liked it for that. But I have something else now that I like, that I love, so I probably wouldn't repurchase any of those products. Okay, next thing is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer, and this is just like liquid concealer with a brush on the end, and I really enjoyed this and loved this for the longest time until I found what I'm using now, and now I do have another one of these, so I did repurchase it, but I don't really use the new one anymore because I found something else that I like better. And just in case you missed that video, what I use for my concealer now is I use the Benefit Ulay Lift to cover my dark circles, and then I just very gently dab on MAC Studio Finish Concealer on top of that, and now I don't have an issue with dark circles anymore. So based on that, I wouldn't repurchase another one, because now I probably won't even go through the one that I have that's new. I did try using that over the Benefit Ulay Lift, and I didn't really think that was a good combination, so I wouldn't buy that again. But it's funny because at the time, I thought that was the greatest thing ever, that Maybelline Dream Lumi, but it's all about perspective, you know, what you find that's new that you like better. I used up a Maybelline Baby Lips lip balm, and this is the one in the color Quenched. And this is the one that smells like candy. Yeah, now I remember. That was the big appeal with this, I think, was that it smelled like candy. Because I actually prefer my EOS lip balms, I think, to this. These are fun and they work pretty well, but I think I like the EOS lip balms better. The only difference though is these have SPF in them, so this might be a better choice in the summer in terms of worrying about, you know, getting like a sunburn on your lips. So, but for most of the year, I would say I would prefer the EOS. Not only that, but the EOS lip balms are organic, and I'm sure there's nothing organic about the Maybelline Baby Lips, but it's a good product. But I don't think I would. I still have a bunch more of those because I still have the tinted ones, so I'll probably use those occasionally. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is an empty package of MAC wipes, and really I don't use these to remove my makeup. I prefer to use my makeup cleanser and water and a face cloth. But all really I was using these for was to wipe swatches off my hands when I would do videos, so I really wasn't using these the way they were intended to be used, so I can't really judge them in terms of removing my makeup. So basically I was using them in place of baby wipes, and they do work really well at removing swatches from your hands if you want to use them that way. They work much better than just a standard baby wipe, so that's really all I can tell you about that. The next thing is I used up a bottle of NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I do really like this foundation. I think it's great. The only reason why I wouldn't repurchase it is because I can't get an accurate color match with this. All the NARS foundations are very yellow. So if you are an NC in MAC foundations, then you would probably love this because it is a really nice formula. But I can't get a color match on this, so I wouldn't repurchase because of that. And the next thing, the last thing I have that is an empty is this big giant bottle of Organics Renewing Moroccan Argan Oil Conditioner. And as I have said before, and I hope you guys don't get sick of me talking about this, but this is amazing. And some of you have written to me and thanked me for turning them on to this because you tried it and loved it. And the key to this is you've got to use the full line. If you just go out and buy like a bottle of the conditioner and then you use it with your regular shampoo and treatment products and that sort of thing, it's not going to work, because I did that myself and it didn't. The only way you're going to see a difference is to purchase the shampoo, the conditioner, and the treatment products and use the full line, and then you will be amazed. If you have dry hair or frizzy hair or damaged hair or a combination of those things, try it. You can thank me later. No, seriously, this is amazing stuff. I've used so many hair products over the years, and this is the best I've used when I use the full line. So that is my first Empties video, and that was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed that, and that will be incentive to remember to save my future empty containers. And I'll see you next time. Bye.